Hi,
Hi.
we're Mother. Welcome to the Q&A. Just to get some info out of the way before we dig into questions, tickets on sale December 2nd, 10 a.m. local time for our tour, for our No Culture tour across Canada. Tickets on sale December 2nd. VIP tickets on sale now at mothervip.com. This includes a meet and greet, an exclusive t-shirt designed by Molly, premium seating, and an intimate acoustic performance with the band, and more. Because a lot of you are asking, the Sunday, March 26th show in Vancouver is, in fact, all ages. People from all the ages can attend this show. So, do come. If you exist on that age spectrum. If not, you can't come. Which is nobody, because they can all come. It's all ages. Okay, where are we at? Pre-order your No Culture album now, currently, and receive the Drugs and Love Stuck right away. So yeah, you get your bonus tracks, not bonus tracks, just, your tracks, pre-release. It's very exciting when you do that. It gives you a little taste of what is to come. And it secures your album. Pre-order. Okay, Love Stuck is on the New Music Canada playlist on Spotify. Go check it out. Okay, let's dig into some questions. Alright. Molly, I'm tired of my own voice. Do you want to start?
Okay, I'm going to do a question directed at me from Verbatim. What sparked the new soft white themed album art style this time around? The contrasting white with bold black designs are really different in comparison to all 5 other albums. It's soft but really effing raw. I'm curious as to the inspiration behind the new visuals. It's rad. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to riff off of the name No Culture. It was the name of a song on the album that we chose to be the album title. White and soft, because I think that No Culture is a clean slate. It's like a newborn baby that you can paste and paint upon it all your ideas and fears and hopes and dreams and religion and cultural ideals. So that was the idea, and the paint is sort of like the beginning of that, like the smears of the taint of other people's ideas, and that, I guess that's my answer.
That was a great answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just blushed a lot because I hate answering questions.
Can we use the black and white filter? So you can't see our blush?
Can you do the de-blush filter?
Jazz?
Well, I guess we'll start at the top. Luca Jean Williamson. I hope I pronounced that right. Luca? What would you say your favorite song you've made is, and why? Oh, that's hard. I'm just going to say my favorite song on the new record, which is Family. I mean, I love them all, but I just think Family is so special. I like the theme, and these guys aren't going to know the insider information about the song yet, so you guys are going to have to find out. But it's just dark and beautiful, and it moves me, I guess. And the bridge is my favorite bridge that you've ever written. And I love my harmony.
I love
What can I
myself
say?
on the song.
It's not even about me, it's just those notes.
Yeah.
It's just those notes.
Your harmony in the bridge is particularly nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Does anybody else want to answer that question? I don't know, like this song Dirty Town off our very first record, I kind of feel like that might have been my favorite song to make, just because it was the first time I was introduced to the beautiful act of producing and making a song in the studio environment. It was like, wow, this new world. It was this introduction into magic. That song kind of embodies that to me. I mean, all the songs from all the records have had their own unique genesis, and coming into being. But yeah, that song, to me, it just reminds me of getting into this crazy career of magic and music and creation.
I like Chasing It Down still. That's the first song off Eureka. That one has a very special place in my heart. Always will.
Yeah, the drumming's spectacular on that song.
Yeah, I really love myself on that song.
I love the notes. in
Great,
the
that's all.
drums.
You're out?
I have to answer? What
You
am
don't
I
have.
saying?
You can do whatever you want. It's a free
I'm
market.
just gonna opt out. I already blushed enough
I'll do
one
one.
day.
Okay. No, I meant like for the song. But
Oh.
yeah,
I'm
but yeah,
already
you go.
a tomato.
Rock it out.
Already red.
Abe McLeod asks, what's your favorite place to write music? Ooh, for me, I'd say anywhere that's not my house. Like, as soon as I'm like outside of my own comfortable environment, I seem to come up with new things to say that are fresh and are less me. I guess I don't, I really like writing from a perspective that doesn't feel like it's me that's saying anything or doing the writing, like it's an abstract thing coming from the ether, so to speak. And that happens when I'm away from my familiar environment.
Yeah, I'm feeling that these days a lot too. Like being in my my studio at home is creating blockades between myself and the muse. But I have realized that the shower is a really creative space
That's
too.
what I said.
Yeah, like it's cliche, but like the melodies do come in the shower, and I read recently that it's a very right-brained activity, the shower.
It's a
Having a
creative.
shower.
It's a creative place.
Creative.
Yeah.
To have a shower.
You get good downloads. You come up with ideas or melodies or music.
Water acts as a conduit for
Yeah.
the muse.
Maybe it washes away your self-judgment. And
I
so
should
you
just live in a shower.
yeah.
We could all get these
Portable
like,
shower
report
inventions
things that
come
like
into your house.
attach to your body as you walk around.
Ooh, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, bum. What is the meaning behind the title No Culture? So No Culture was written as a bit of a jab against cultural appropriation. But then it turned into the title of the record and took on a broader meaning. Much of the record is about identity and kind of calling BS on your own persona and sort of debunking this identity that you might have created throughout life. And so then walking away from yourself, trying to find yourself. And so this idea of no culture is, yeah, if culture is what gives society its characteristics, then personality is to the individual what culture is to society. So that's the metaphor. And the idea is to strip yourself of your adopted personality traits in order to return or rediscover who you actually are. That's sort of the themes behind the record. I'm still trying to figure out a way to answer it concisely, which I haven't done so yet, but
That's funny. Culture is like a mask almost that you inherit. And it almost acts as an excuse, I find, for a lot of people to not explore the self underneath that. That is perhaps more true and has sort of more to offer other people. It's hard to step away from your mask, to step away from what other people around you find familiar. They take comfort in that familiarity.
Well, and
And-
also what other people find acceptable or what they
Yeah.
deem to be appropriate. That's
Absolutely.
cultural as well.
Yeah,
Very
and
much
that's
environmental, like where you were brought up or the family you were raised in.
and it's a bit of a safe zone. And I guess like to strip away that mask, like kind of opens you up to A, new creativity, and B, a way of like finding out what is really beneath that mask, who you really are.
Yeah, like it's so easy to identify with your culture or your personality traits, and which can ironically lead you astray from who you actually are. All right, deep. We're getting deep here. That was very. Let's go find a light question.
Are there supposed to be questions on the screen?
There,
Yeah,
I think we have to
I don't know how to
refresh.
do
Yeah, refresh.
Refresh.
The refresh button.
And then do some scrolling. Is that what the young people do these
I
days?
don't know how to
Scroll.
use the Facebook.
Keep going.
Oh, look, it's us.
Oh,
Ew.
we're looking at
It's
ourselves.
live.
Scroll off. Change my position.
Let's say. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
These are happening
okay.
fast.
They're happening fast. Corey Curtis. Hi, Corey Curtis.
Thank you.
They kind of disappear faster than we can
That's
read them.
hilarious.
It might be in the comments below.
If you look at the
Can you
comments
see
below, we might
comments?
be able to.
There you go.
find
So
out.
there you go.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Hit it.
No.
No, these aren't it.
No.
No. It was
So that's
for
the
this
comments
one.
under that. No, no.
No, that's
You have to go
down
down, I
there,
think,
make
just to like regular comments. Those are like specific to those.
Well, this is fun,
But
isn't it?
this is really, we're doing a good job.
I don't
We're
get
good.
it.
Okay,
It's not working.
let's just see if we can try and quickly read a question.
Okay.
Where did you hide the tickets? Ooh.
Go
What
to
would
our
you like to know, Madeline?
Yeah.
This
Favorite sushi place on tour?
On tour.
Sorry, it's not dumb question.
Lots of synth on the new record?
Okay, lots of.
A couple of synth on the new
Couple
record?
of-
really is
couple of
how,
synth.
how you read it?
This is a little bit hard.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can get one.
How many members does it take to read a comment?
Okay, wait, I know how to
More
do this.
than 4.
I know
Yeah.
what to do here. Oh no,
Do you have
this
any?
browser's not what I know. I don't know what to do
Do
here.
you have any advice for up and
Have it
coming
out.
bands?
What?
Do you have any advice for up and coming bands? Somebody asked.
Any advice for up and coming bands? I think just do as much as you possibly can, regardless of oversaturation. Like when we first started out, we played probably like 6 or 7 gigs a month. We would
That's
coffee
really
shops, we
good.
busked, we would open up for bands. And when you're just starting out, just like I guess bludgeoning your marketplace with your brand and your sound is an okay thing to do, you know, and then from there just see what comes back to you.
Tony asks how you get the VIP packages again.
You
It's
go
a good
on
question.
to our
It's
website?
MotherMotherVIP.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
mothermothervip.com.
use a credit card or something of that ilk. PayPal. I don't know. You have to pay in some form.
Olive from Chicago asked if we're going to come to Chicago. Yes, we will.
Definitely.
Do stay tuned. It'll probably be in the late spring when we will do a U.S. tour.
Why did you change the name from mother to mother? You get it.
mother. Why did that happen? We there's so many bands called Mother, and so our label at the time said, "Hey guys, would you mind changing your name to avoid potential legal hassle?" And so we said we obliged, and we came up with all these different names, all these different offshoots of Mother, like Mother Figure and Mother Father.
You're just wait for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mother figure. Father.
And we just wound up doing the double noun. Yeah,
Duran.
Duran. They did
Wow.
okay.
Mhm.
That's the story. Morning Glory.
Will you guys be coming back to Vancouver Island soon? Yes, the tour, I think there should be a couple of Victoria dates on there, or a Victoria date.
24th.
24th
March.
of March. Thank you.
Sebastian asked if there will be acoustic songs on the new album. The answer is
Well, we have these lovely B-sides that you can hear and have and hold via streaming and via purchase. Yeah, like when we make records, like we have like the bulk of the record is usually, moving along a more modern and electrically charged production aesthetic. But we love to harken back to our more acoustical roots with the B-sides. So there's 3 B-sides. One's called Cut the String,
Empty Hands.
Empty Hands, and Worry, where Jasmine sings lead on. It's the first Mother Mother song where you like truly sing lead all the way through on. It's a beautiful song. So yeah, check out the B-sides if you want to hear the more stripped down acoustic stuff.
There is one acoustic song on the album proper.
Proper?
There is one. Family. The
Family.
one that Jasmine.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Still, yeah. Seriously, Jasmine, is there potential for you to show yoga with the VIP tickets?
Yes.
Absolutely. We could do some stretching pre-acoustic performance.
How about
Totally.
instead of, we could all just stretch together.
That's actually a good
That's
idea.
a really good idea.
I could teach a little mini class
Yes.
or something. Yes, totally.
Questions are just going.
I know. It's
There was one. Is there anything dark like Get Out the Way on the new album?
Yeah, the title track, No Culture, is very fangy.
I love it, yeah.
It's great.
It's very dark.
Yeah,
It's fun.
totally.
Yeah, reminiscent of Get Out the Way, I think.
Yeah, it's riff driven. Yeah, it has a crushing riff.
Pre-show
Biting,
yoga.
yelpy lyrics,
Yelpy biting, yeah. Barky, doggy
barky
style.
delivery.
Thank you for the love from Colorado, Allison Beach. Love back.
Life's a beach, Allison.
Mother yoga. Oh, there's lots of nice yoga comments. Thanks, guys.
Is the show in Grand
Pre-show
Prairie all
stretching.
ages? I don't know.
No, I don't,
Don't
think
think
so.
I don't think so,
No.
unfortunately.
Sorry.
Just some of the ages.
Matthew Bellissimo, how has touring changed for you from the early days till now? A lot.
Yeah, it's more comfortable now. There's more time that you're able to meditate on the music and the performance, which is so lovely. Like back in the day, it's like you're driving, you're doing all the logistical stuff, and then you're just thrust onto stage, which can create kind of a nice fiery energy. But these days, it's really nice to have the time on the road to like, okay, we're going into this space, and really just live in that realm.
Have a
Consistently.
shower.
Have a shower.
Nice.
Somebody
Shower
else
is nice.
drive while you sleep.
Yeah.
That was really the hard part, is like getting up at 5 or 6 a.m. and then driving for 8 to 12 hours before then playing the show. And then sleeping just a few hours before you have to do it all again.
It's a
That was-
breezy blur.
It's a
Yeah.
greasy-
Totally. That's a good way to put it.
Are you I'm such a slow reader.
There's a lot of people
It's
who
coming to
want
light.
Ryan to explain Have It Out.
Explain Have It Out. That was such a, and still is a kind of a meaningful song for me. I wrote that song in a time of like a lot of debauchery and partying, and I think it was kind of getting to me. I woke up one morning with a pretty medieval hangover, and as a means to cope, I just went to the synthesizer and played the first note of Have It Out, and then it was just almost like this confession unraveled, and that was the song. I wrote it in like 4 minutes, and it basically was lamenting the space that I was in. So it was pretty cathartic for that reason.
Cool.
That song hurts my tummy. Like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. Gives me gas.
I wasn't saying that, but
I know,
thanks.
I know.
Jeez.
Jamie Sloan, yes, we do. We do have another sweet tour bus this time. Thanks for asking.
Sorry, guys.
This is really hard.
I don't know what to do. They're just moving.
If
way
you were
too
going to
fast.
make cookies, what would be your preferences?
Ginger snap.
Chocolate chip peanut butter.
The Stand has always been deeply meaningful to me. Where did it come from? The Stand was a song that started as a poem. I would just say this poem to myself on walks for probably a good 3 or 4 years before that song actually turned into a musical structure. And it was just the first verse. Tell me your weakness, so I keep it a secret. Oh, come on, just one vice. It's vodka on ice. Just that. I was like, oh, that's kind of snappy. That's a good little banter. And then it was years later that it turned into a song.
Favorite cities to play on tour?
Favorite cities. Love Halifax. Love that East Coast charm. Saskatoon is really cute. Quite like it. I don't mean that in any demeaning sense. It's just a lovely little place. Lovely little place.
Victoria is fire, always.
Yeah, super fiery. Anything to say about your new bass player? We have a new bass player. His name's Mike Young. He's a lovely guy, great player, beautiful personality. I can't wait for y'all to meet him on the ensuing tour. All right. If you could open for any band, living or dead, who would it be? Maybe Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
I'm gonna open for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, and then I want to like
That'd be very
Then enjoy the
classic.
show after.
Be nice to enjoy the show after.
and go to
especially-
the after party.
Can you explain Reaper Man?
Reaper Man. Reaper Man, those lyrics existed in the skin of a whole other songs, like different chord progression, different melodies, and it was folky. And when we were making Very Good Bad Thing, we wanted not so much a folky album, but those lyrics, they had good potential, so I just extracted the lyrics and put them over top of something a little more modern and tough. Yeah. You can do that with music. You can just extract components and then it's like Lego pieces. For all the songwriters out there, if you have a song that you love the lyrics to, but you don't like the melody and the chord progression, don't discard it. Like, take the stuff you like and then try to make it work using different components. It's a good
Who is your
trick.
favorite Beatle?
John.
George.
George as well.
All the ladies like
He's
George.
underrated.
Kind guy.
So underrated.
So cute, too.
Kindness is overrated.
Kevin Mars asked me how the yoga studio is, and I just would like to say thank you for asking. It's great. It's the 1-year anniversary tomorrow, and it's free yoga all day for everyone. So if any of you out there want to come and you can make it to Squamish, come on down.
I'll be there.
Oh, come on up.
Come on up.
Come on
yeah.
up. I love you guys. Thanks for all the music. Thank you, Alicia Shamir. Reaper Man, the lyrics though. All right. In the Wings. What's the inspiration behind that? That was a B-side. Who cares?
I like that
Somebody
song.
asked, what's with the similarity between the Styx and Bit by Bit?
Oh yeah, great question. Well, the verse of the Styx was the original chorus for Bit by Bit, but it didn't feel like the proper chorus. It didn't feel appropriate. So, just like I was saying, don't discard something that has potential just because it doesn't fit into the structure you're trying to jam it into. Take it out, save it for a rainy day, and then you'll have 2 songs which share similarities, which may then even birth a concept album. That's what happened.
I live in Squamish. Which studio is yours? North Yoga.
No Culture US release date. That's the same as the Canadian date. Yeah, simultaneous release date, North America, Canada, and America, February 10th. The first 2 songs released at wow.
Yeah, good luck.
I know, right?
Did you get free craft cheese? Whatever.
Thanks for all the lovely comments, you guys. Some of these are just nice comments, and we are seeing them as they go down.
Will you ever
I'm
come to
reading
the
the first
UK?
half of it.
We've
I
been
really
to
like.
we've been to the UK a few times, and we definitely are going to endeavor to get over there on this album cycle for sure. Hope to see you there. So many good memories in the UK and intercontinental Europe in general. Continental, intercontinental,
Continent.
continental,
The continent.
the continent.
Incontinent.
What is the theme of the new album?
Theme of the new album: identity crisis, birthing authenticity. Yeah.
And speed interview. Go.
When will aliens
come?
come?
We're
in?
here.
Yes, it's already happened.
Aliens are here. Okay, yeah, I can't. We are
Outside
getting.
of music, what are your favorite things to learn about? This is a really good question. I like that question. What do you guys like to read about?
I like to read about physics and science and anthropology and things like that. Also psychology.
For me, I'm really into consciousness lately. So watching lots of documentaries and reading lots, and also yoga texts.
I've been kind of getting into Greek mythology these days. I have a fondness for the friction of Apollo and Dionysus, which is kind of what the album's about. It's like the push and pull between high moral ground and the underbelly of self-destruction and debauchery. Being Dionysus, Apollo being virtuous.
Cool. Yeah, consciousness. Thank you, Meg Knack.
What about you? What do you read?
I just be repeating Molly and Jonathan's answers.
Oh, that's so good. You guys are funny.
Tour with USS again. Those guys are great. Love the USS.
Probably do shows with them again. Maybe not a whole tour. I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky.
Is I Go Hungry about having an eating disorder? If so, thank you, because I struggled with anorexia and it means a lot to me. It's about being a man and not falling into the stereotypes of masculinity. It's about like the human struggle of insecurity and vanity and body ideals. I think that humans share, and it isn't always necessarily divided by gender. Guys freak out before dates just
That's
as
a
much
good
as
one.
girls.
Matt Lacoste asked, "How did you get Chad Van Galen to animate your one video?"
We emailed him.
We asked him really nicely, and
Yeah.
he said yes.
Well, we met him in the Yukon
That's right.
at a
We did.
festival out, like very far north,
It was
where it was
daylight.
daylight 24 hours a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after a nice, long, and meaningful hang, we became friends. And then subsequent to that, we had that song, "The Sticks," that we thought his style would work really well for. So we asked him really nicely, paid him, and he did a great job.
He did. I love that video.
Me too.
I love his art. I
Think-
love him.
We
Yeah.
all love him. I
Yay,
think we all
Chad
have a
Van
big
Galen.
Chad Van Galen.
Love Fest.
Molly, how did you get into
Crush.
art?
I just liked it ever since I was a little kid, and my parents were always very supportive of it. And actually, almost like pushed me towards it. They loved art themselves, so I don't know. It's something, an innate thing. I just liked it.
What's
Well,
with the baby? I guess we already explained that. The baby is the blank canvas.
Tabula rasa.
Tabula
Clean
rasa.
slate.
Is that Greek?
I think so.
Nice.
Latin.
Latin?
Even more poxy. Latin. Yeah.
Little Hands, explain please. Little Hands is about a miscarriage. Remember your hypnotic show in Lethbridge. I love using those magnetic poetry kits to help with writing lyrics, but I still hit writing blocks. What kind of text do you pull inspiration from? I mean, you should never really have a block. That's what I tell yourself, because you can always like take a newspaper and cut up the individual lyrics and then jumble them all up and then pull. You can always take a book off the shelf and read a sentence backwards to get started. You can always do 150,000 different things just to get going. So I would encourage all creative types to sort of disenfranchise the idea of writer's block, because it's a myth. It's a euphemism for fear and laziness.
Well, that's my problem.
Yeah, but I had writer's block on this record, like for the first time in my life, a really serious bout. But it really was fear. Underneath it all, it was like, I don't want to put myself in a position not to be great, so I'm just not going to do anything at all. But just try. Yeah, I just got to try. Keep trying.
I like the best part about touring. What do you guys think?
Definitely the shows.
Yeah, playing shows.
That's the only good part about touring, really.
I don't know.
There's other good stuff.
I like
Yeah.
there's kind of like this cuteness to the bunk area, which is where everybody sleeps like stacked in 3 high bunks in 4 rows, and it's like so cute. You can like reach up from your bunk and like Molly or somebody will be above me and you can give them a little like hi, good morning kind of thing. You're just right there. Like
It's like being back at camp or something.
there's something like really sweet about that.
I just
don't
really
know.
don't think that's cute at all.
I love you even more because I know that it tortures you to have to be that close to
Is that
everyone.
miserable in there?
But you're so funny though.
It's like being in a coffin.
Have you ever
It is.
suffered from an eating disorder, Allie?
No.
I have binge eating problems. To this day, sucks.
I'm working on it.
Hmm.
I had a pretty serious bout of anorexia in my very early teens, actually from the age of 12 to 15. So yes, I know all about that. That was a really tough one.
Be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Whole Foods. Eat when you're hungry. Okay. Do you guys keep the baby from the Okay. Enough with the baby. Most relatable song you've made and why? Well, like off the new record, like speaking of writer's block, when I was going through writer's block, the way I coped with it was writing about it, ironically enough, and that's the song Love Stuck, which is out today. You can listen to Love Stuck, and that was born out of just being stuck up in my head, which felt like impeding my ability to feel. And they say creativity is born out of emotion and feeling. As soon as you start thinking about it too much, you stifle it. So that's what that song's about, and I relate to it a lot. This all feels so urgent, eh?
I know,
Yeah.
it's like we need
When
to
they
read
go
it
that
quickly.
fast, yeah.
What song sings the most to your passion? Jesus. Favorite bands you've been on tour with so far, or any bands you'd like to tour with, if possible? I want to tour with David Byrne.
That'd be cool.
He seems like such an interesting guy. The lead singer from the Talking Heads.
He's so cool.
He's so
I
intelligent
love
and
the
creative.
Talking Heads.
Yeah,
Very
he
cool.
turned a whole warehouse into an instrument.
He's so artistic.
Yeah.
He does really cool stuff.
Did you guys ever drive over anyone sleeping in the alley by accident in front of the rear of the studio downtown? No, that was not us.
That's very specific.
How did you guys get on set for Hot Tub Time Machine? They did a casting call in Vancouver for Vancouver musicians because they wanted the look of a musician. There's a bunch of people that tried out, and yeah, a few of us got the part.
Somebody
Right.
really wants you to explain Born in a Flash.
Yeah.
Born in a Flash.
Yeah, that's
Photograph.
Yeah, Born in a Flash. I wrote that song while I was visiting my family back home on Quadra Island. I was sitting at the piano in my mom's living room. And my mom she's a fanatic of memorabilia. So there's just like photographs everywhere and family reverence. And I was just like, wow, this is heavy, emotional. This feels like this could be a song. Just the idea of encapsulating memories and photographs and the nostalgia inherent to that. Yeah.
Natasha asked if we're going to do an autograph thing on this album cycle. To you, I would say we do have autograph sessions at the Mother VIP ticket holder sessions, which you can get tickets to at mothermothervip.com.
Somebody asked what our favorite milk is.
I just saw that too.
It's like as long
Cashew
as I can
milk.
read.
Yeah, that was good.
Cashew milk.
cream.
Vanilla flavored cashew milk.
What about you?
I like almond milk still. I know it's bad for the environment.
I
guess
like
all
the-
this
Is it?
stuff is. Well, how
Very-
much water does it take to grow one almond or something?
4 gallons.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything
No.
without hurting
They
somebody.
They say.
Or 4
Almond milk
liters.
is definitely my favorite.
Something.
But I like the
Still a lot.
homemade
4 of
one.
anything for 1.
4
almond.
milliliters.
Too much.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Are you vegan? No.
No. Gross.
No.
I'm just reading songs.
Gross. Thanks, Mallory.
Is there a song from a past album you get excited to play live again? Body of Years. It just cruises, baby.
Yeah, cruises.
I
is
really
great.
love playing Chasing It Down.
Mm.
I like the synth parts.
We don't play it
Yeah.
anymore.
I
know, well, we
so
did.
sad.
I think Live 88.5 for introducing me to your music. Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are any of your songs inspired by mental illness? All of them, if you really get down to it. This is way better than socials.
Well,
It's
that's
like
good.
social studies?
Social media, I think, like other regular social media. Is that what you meant, Kevin?
No, he meant socials. Like, that's what you call it in school.
No, I
Is there
think.
even such
think
thing as
so.
social studies?
That's what he
anymore?
meant, right? Because
Really?
because we're being
Oh,
insightful.
right.
Oh.
Maybe I see.
Jasmine has her yoga. Molly has her. Ryan has his poetry. What's Allie's secret talent?
I like soccer and physics.
He is so smart.
Yeah,
Ridiculously
very,
smart.
very smart.
His
Also,
secret talent is that he's really smart.
and he's a comedian. Like, if
Yes.
you don't know that about Ali, he's like the best accent doer I've ever met in my life. Maybe
I'm
you
not
could give him.
doing accents.
Maybe you could just give him
No.
a couple
It's not
little
gonna
samples of that. Liar, Madeline. What do you mean?
Yes, I'm in school. Ah ha ha ha. So yeah, he did mean socials.
Okay, he did mean social
Nice,
studies.
Ryan.
Wow.
Do you
good
all
one.
Do
meditate?
you all meditate?
I
Sometimes.
can't do it.
Yes.
I'd like to, but I can't.
Molly is an aspiring meditator, and the rest of us do.
Can you sing something now? All the meditators say.
Ali, do you have family in
Okay.
Dubai? Yes, I do. My parents live there. I grew up there. My parents still live there. For now.
Why don't the girls sing more solos? Be-
So
because I'm an asshole. Who's the
I
main?
saw Ryan in Solo.
Say-
Stop telling me to talk in accent, otherwise I will come there slap you personally, okay?
Ryan has the weirdest onstage banter. Do the rest of you ever wonder what he's on about?
I grew up with him. I'm pretty much aware of what he's on about.
I never know what he's talking about, but that's cool.
Any plans to come and perform in Little New Zealand? Absolutely.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
No plans.
What
though.
Ryan G? Haven't seen you since high school, homie. What's up, Norman Flanders? Buddy. That's cool. Do you guys know what BPD is? All of your songs are relatable to it. Is that like bondage?
I don't
How many
know.
tattoos do you each have? 0.
I have a bunch.
1, 2,
9
3,
million.
4.
I have 3.
Are you starting the next album? What kind of question is that?
It's finished.
Does each tour have a different vibe depending on the album? For example, the types of venues, atmospheres.
Mm-hmm.
We want like some reflection on this next record.
Are you planning a live DVD in the future? We're not planning one, but we definitely hope for one.
Borderline personality disorder.
Uh,
Do we have them? Was that the question?
I don't remember
Do
what
all
that
the
began
songs
from.
relate, or I don't know.
Okay.
Favorite place to eat in Van? Sula Restaurant on Commercial Drive, Indian food.
Eternal abundance on Commercial Drive, raw vegan food.
Yeah, it's delightful.
My house with food made by myself.
29th birthday. Who is that? Axel Scott. Happy 29th
Happy
birthday! Woo-hoo!
Will you come to Boston? Yeah, we've been to Boston many times and we'll come again
Mhm.
this next year, 2017, for sure.
They have a great Trader Joe's.
Where are we playing in Oshawa? Does anyone know that off by
I
head?
don't
I don't have the.
Have you seen any shows at Havana? At Havana?
Hmm?
On Commercial Drive, like the restaurant? No.
I haven't.
In Havana? Like Cuba? No. Are you all vegan? No.
No.
How old are you guys? No.
Seattle, yes.
Seattle, yeah.
Seattle,
Love
yes.
Seattle.
LA, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Are any of the songs about borderline personality disorder?
No, they're not about borderline personality disorder.
They're inspired by complete personality disorder.
Hey Ryan, you dropped one of your pics at a red deer. Nice.
Send it back. Mail it back to us. We need those.
Explain happy. It's sad. If they were veg and they... Oh,
They have
man.
said it already. Yeah, a bunch of us are vegetarians.
How many songs recorded with Mick? There is no Mick. Loved you guys at Rifflandia. Thank you. Will you play some from Oh My Heart on this tour? Absolutely.
Yes.
3 from Oh My Heart. You gotta come to the show to find out.
Somebody's 8-year-old would like to know what our favorite songs. Dang it! It disappeared. Sorry.
We are
Favorite
getting
song is?
to the end of our time here.
Dread in
Okay.
My Heart is prime. Please play. Okay.
What What's up with Jeremy? You keep avoiding it. Oh, well, that's already, yeah, we've talked about it.
Jeremy and the band parted ways. You know, sometimes a vision of a band doesn't always correlate to the vision of an individual, and so we acknowledged that together and then carried on respectively. But all is good, and Jeremy's doing well. Thanks for asking.
Okay, we are now at the end of our time, unfortunately. All good things do come to an end. And this has
Sorry,
been
that
Dude.
was erratic.
That was erratic.
That was erratic, but
We really
fun.
tried, but thank you guys so much, and all the lovely comments. They did go by fast, but I saw lots of them, so thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your support, and your love and your humor.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks so
you.
much. See
Thank
you out there.
See you on tour.